How you doing, everybody? This is Max Farrell from DexFXMarkets.com, and today is the 16th of October, 2019, and this is the first results video of day one of the Xedan automated trader for Nadex.com. And boy, am I excited. Every single day. So for the next 30 days, okay, until the middle of November, we'll be trading on this demo account. In order to show you that it sets up, and I got to make sure that it works too. We just released this out in alpha series, and I'm just making sure that all the processes are on board, and getting used to handling it and putting the numbers in and everything else. And I even yesterday made a small mistake, ended up trading 5 contracts at the one time. So I'm so glad that I have this system on demo, because the first 30 to 60 days that you have this thing on demo, you're really learning how to maintain your positions, how to search the website to make sure that everything is good, and that you got the right strategy. Now, as most of you know, yesterday, if you watched the video from the first video, that I chose the 1 hour strategy systems, and I went into the mentality that the 1 hours would provide me enough movement, and have enough trades come on that it would be worth it for me. So here's what we've done. We did the 1 hours. So now I need to go down. It's past 9 o'clock, and I want to check if there's been any movement or any position changes on my monthly DPC. So I go to the website. I go to the 1 hour signals. Okay, 1 hour signals, and I go all the way. I scroll all the way down to the DPC, the Data Processing Center's statistics charts on the monthly. I'm not looking for yearly, I'm looking for monthly right here. And so then I pull up my little box here. Now, I probably have to do something like this. I have a lot of windows open, sorry. Something like this. And I just want to go down, I know that the Audi JPY, let's do that one first. No changes, so I have the 10 o'clock, that's still good. The 12 o'clock, still good. The 2 o'clock, still good. But I want to kind of look at all of them, 10, 11, because a new day means that there's a possibility that one of these, now I know that one of these won't jump up to 100%, so that's good. If it was like 87% yesterday or the day before, that's a possibility, but no go here. So that's still good for just being that. Audi USD, now as I go down the list, it goes down the list as well. So Audi USD, 100% at the, we can scroll back here, 100, 100, 100, so 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 33, still that's good. 0500, still off. 75, 6 o'clock off. 7 o'clock on. 8 o'clock on. Now this may take a couple of minutes to do, and I'm spending about 10 minutes each day. 11 o'clock off to be able to do this, and this is really super important. Okay, I could also come back up and simply grab the last 50 or so. I could look to see what the losses were and try to emulate that, make sure that I'm not in that time frame, or if I've taken any losses from that solution. Because if I would have taken a loss last night, I would simply come back in and change that time period, because I know that it would change. But I can also go through every single one of these and check the time frames that were lost, that didn't get filled. But that wouldn't be a possibility if they were on. What I'm really looking for are the ones that have scrubbed their negativity. Like if this 85.7 tomorrow, I could come on and it could actually be on at 100%. So I want to know what that is. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the screen and come back after I've gone through them all. I don't want to make you sit here and wait and watch through them all. I'm going to go down and go ahead and do that. All right, I went through and I checked all of them. They're all still pretty good. There was no increases on ones. Now, let's talk about the results. That's what you've been waiting here for, right? Is to find out what the results are. In fact, before I do that, I got to make sure I hit start. Get my stuff back up, get it on, get in doing its thing. We got some trades on from the 10 o'clock hour, but they haven't picked up yet. or they probably won't because they're pretty far out on the system. But that's the way the system works. You know, you're really dependent upon the movement of the market coming back to get you, and having that process. But let's go over and have a look at the results. All right, here we go. Now we taken these results directly from the system here. I'll pull that back up here and I'll show you. I take safety mode off. I go to my account. Now I don't suggest you doing this through your system here. You should be going to a web page to be able to do that. It's still kind of sticky on, I don't want it to interfere, but these results are the ones right here. I just want to show you that I'm taking real results. This is the last 24 hours, and here's the results, which I just posted right there. I'm going to turn it back on. Oop. Turn it back off. And kill that box off. There we go. All right. And then I just copied and pasted them and moved them around and did a tally on them. I show you how to do this in the training on how to take your results and isolate them like this from just the crazy amount of information that's on Nadex. And here's what we did. $211. Now listen, this really should have been about $69 right in that area for these 3 trades for the day. But it ended up being a lot more because as I was going through putting contracts on, I didn't really make a mistake. I interfered with it, let's say, right? I added more contracts onto this particular pair because I thought that it would do well, and boy, did it. I was looking at the solution to be able to get the pair on, and as you see, it did get on, and it filled for 5 contracts. I have $26,000 in that demo account. I could have played more contracts at that point, but I don't want to oversell this as a, just throw a whole bunch of contracts. In fact, even in the training, I say start as the incremental crawl. So we made the decision to start not at 5, but at 1, so you can see that it is powerful. And of course, these 2 trades, the Euro JPY and the Euro USD, picked up this morning for an 8 a.m. expiry and won like champs. So that's basically it. I don't want to take too much of your time. That's all the work I wanted to put into it. In fact, the work that you see me put in and maybe an extra minute or 2 that we've skipped around on, this morning I spent about a half an hour working my system, making sure that everything was good, that it was on, that it was ready, blah, blah, blah. We're here, right? About a half an hour a day. Okay. Now, not making 211, but maybe about making $60 to $100 a day at the 1 contract level. Possible? Absolutely. Absolutely possible. So, let me tell you what's going to happen. 30 days. November 16th, November 17th, right in that area. I forget what actual day it was. If I do that. No, wrong way. November. I'm going to call it the 17th, Sunday the 17th is the day that we're going to turn this thing on live and get it on a live account so we can show you it working and show you it working live. I'm in testing just like everybody else. I'm making sure that everything is on board, that it works fine, that all the little bugs are cleared up, and we'll go from there. So join me over the next, and you can watch this. We're gonna put a montage video together at the end of the 30 days of all the trades being done, but you can watch them daily here. We'll be releasing them out every single day. If you want to buy into the system and get on board and do your own testing, there's a link in the description. There's a link on this page. Get wherever you got to get. Give us a call. There's a website, dexfxmarkets.com. There's a phone number on that website. So don't think that you got to wait for the 30 days to kick out. You can join now. We got some great opportunities for you. I'm Maxx Effects. I'm Max Farrow at dexfxmarkets.com. It's been a long night. You guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, trade well.